Tired of financial headaches? Are late nights spent balancing books instead of building your business? You need Labora Lee Bookkeeping. We take the stress out of your finances. Labora Lee Bookkeeping offers expert solutions for all your needs: precise bookkeeping, efficient payroll, and comprehensive tax preparation. We empower small businesses with accurate financial insights, helping them make smart decisions and achieve greater profitability. Stop stressing and start succeeding. Contact Labora Lee Bookkeeping today for a free financial assessment. That's Labora Lee Bookkeeping. Get back to business.
Is your business's sound as unique as your brand? Find out how Ambitiously Entertainment can help you create the perfect atmosphere.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this video and on the Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect the opinion of our and Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel. All topics are for entertainment purposes only. TVMA, viewer discretion is advised. All commentary is alleged.
Wait, hold on. Let me get everything together. Listen here, Linda. We got a lot to talk about this evening. We do. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to have this conversation with you this evening. But if you don't know, today, let me just start all over again. What's up? What's up? What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to Ambitiously the Podcast, your favorite home for the culture, for music, and for the raw truth. I'm about to give it to you. It is Monday, which means you are locked into Media Monday Gab Beat. I'm your host, Kat Lee Woo, and you already know we're pulling back the curtain on the absolute wildest, hottest trending topics and celebrity gossip shaking up the hip hop world this week. That's what we do. That's what we do on a Monday. Yeah, Doc. That's what we do on a Monday, baby. That's what we do on a Monday. So, anyway, we've got a packed show this evening, from industry shakeups to massive festival returns. But look, look. We also have to make sure that we're keeping our coins right while we chase our dreams. That is very important. That's important to me, and I hope it's important to you too. So later in this episode, I am dropping some essential financial strategy keys. I got tongue tied, to keep your business bulletproof. But we have to start this episode. We have to we have to start this with the absolute earthquake that hit the culture this past weekend. We have to. We have to. We have to. But before I get into that, a few things I need to say. Sorry. Normally I would tell you to call in and all that good stuff. I'm not doing that just yet tonight because I haven't gone back in my studio yet. Because I am getting for my daughter's 8th grade graduation. And I've been doing a lot and been through a lot. So yeah, I'm just going to do it from where I'm at for right now. But I am going back in the studio. I'm trying to get life together around here. But for the meantime, between time, just drop a comment. Let me know you in the building. Let me know it's real. All right. Hit us up. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Again, that is contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Or you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Again, that is ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Check out our website. We got new merch on this website. It's called Ambitious Fuel. You'll be seeing a lot more of it. I like the direction we're going in this one. But check out www.ambitiouslyent.com. And while you're over there, join the coffee community so we can have, I will talk about that later. Like I tell y'all this, I'm gonna let that bump on the screen real quick, but I don't like to say it like that. I like to say it like this. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription that we get, and we are so grateful. So thank you in advance. Alright? And yeah, that's all we need to talk about right now, because I got some stuff. Baby, to talk about. Life be happening so fast. It does, Doc. It does. It really does. I just was looking at baby pictures earlier today. Like, she was just a baby. Now she's graduating from 8th grade and going to high school. And oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ready, but I gotta get ready. So it is what it is. But anyway, so we're getting ready for, she graduates on Friday. So this week is a busy week for mama. Anyway, let's get into this stuff. Don't get it twisted, though. I ain't too busy to talk to y'all. Let's get this started. So, fam, we need to talk about Philadelphia. We need to talk about the 18th annual Roots picnic that took place over the Belmont Plateau, and the one night that belonged to none other than the billionaire, the legend, the GOAT himself, Jay-Z. Child. Wait, I ain't even gonna get. I'm okay. I'm staying on track. I'm gonna stay on track because y'all already know I have so much to say about this situation. I have so much to say. Let's get into it. So, now listen. This was Hov's first festival appearance since 2019. I was so surprised. And the energy of the crowd was 80,000 people. It was the 80,000 people there, and it was pure electricity. He was celebrating the upcoming 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. Great, I want to cuss so bad, but I'm not going to do it. Great freaking album, a classic album. I still have my CD copy of that album, so you know, even though I don't have nowhere to play the CD, but whatever. And I got it. I can stream it anytime, so I don't be tripping. But and that's also back. He was backed by the legendary Roots crew, which only makes sense. Who else would? Okay, whatever. Their first time sharing the stage since the iconic 2001 MTV Unplugged session. Well, child, there's just so much to say about this particular thing. And let me just say, we absolutely loved it. Oh my gosh, I'm loving what's going on with hip hop right now. From the start to the finish, it was a masterclass in hip hop excellence. First of all, the man walked out with a brand new look. That's the first part. The locks are gone. And now he's sporting a beautiful, flowing afro that had social media immediately losing their minds. He looked re-energized, focused, and ready for war. That afro was popping. I was like, wait, hold up. And I was having a conversation with somebody when I first saw this, right? And they was like, forget about that. And I was like, first of all, you cannot forget about Jay-Z with an afro. That is impossible. I can't unsee this. So forget our conversation and what we was talking about. I'm about to pay attention to this. That man got an afro. That and alone had my attention. Great, great freaking strategy. That had my attention because nobody ever would. I mean, I guess we said the same about the locks. But the fro was popping. The fro was popping. Somebody else asked me, why do I think that he like did the fro thing? And I was like, well, one, he took his locks out. He probably had a nice little bit of hang time. He was like, let it be a fro. Let's get it popping. And nobody would ever expect me to have a fro. But anyway. So instead of just sliding into the classics, he opened the set with a brand new a brand new, absolutely scathing live freestyle that completely shook up the entire industry timeline. Child, it did, it did. If anyone thought Jay-Z was safely tucked away in a corporate boardroom, he reminded everybody that he keeps his pen sharp. And well, allegedly he don't use pens from my understanding. It come from the top of the head. He started he cleared the air and addressed everyone who has his name in their mouths recently. So hold on, let me get to these comments. All right. Doc said, hold on, babe. Give me a second. I'm not gonna. I want. Oh, I don't. I want to go to comments, but I don't. I do, but I don't. I do. Don't. I don't. But listen, I do. I definitely do. All right. He warming up for his NY shows. Yeah, that's a fact. We get into that in a minute. He turned into Hove Bone. He did. You know what I said though? It was funny. I said he looked like he could be ASAP Rocky father. I can't see it. But let's get to these bars real quick because that's what we came here for. So I'm gonna read them. I'm not gonna rap because I'm not a rapper. He said, "The jig is up. Nah, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again." On period. That's what he said. That's what he said. Um, he said, not they look up to Hove. I never looked up to them. What? So we talking about none other than okay. Let me stop. So that was a clear, unapologetic response to Drake's recent jabs on Iceman and the ongoing internet dinner or 50K debate about Jay-Z. Like, are you gonna take the dinner or the 50K. Jay literally rapped, "I'll take the 50K, not the well, this wait, I'm sorry, my phone battery down over here. I gotta put my phone on the shoulder. He said Drake said in the song, he said, "I'll take the 50K, not the dinner," completely flipping the meme on its head. I'm trying to figure out why my phone talking. I'm sorry. But he didn't stop at Drizzy though. He took a shot at Tory Lanez and his father's Rock Nation sabotage theories, rapping about a certain someone on a federal jail line mumbling about having too much in his drink. He threw the bars at Dame in his recent dental situation and took a massive swipe at Nicki Minaj's recent political pivots. I knew that was coming. Rapping, "A rapper can't be my op. I got MAGA Republicans. Them slaps came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them." He also said some other stuff. He said that lady on that stuff again. He said that lady on that stuff again. Um, Dang, I can't even get all the bars out. He said some stuff. I gotta give y'all this. Let me put it together, and then I'll really go into what I really feel. It's put together, but I really have some serious feelings about everything that I bore witness to. I promise you. It was vintage, high level, competitive hip hop, and the way that he seamlessly transitioned the freestyle straight into "You Don't Know." That part was hard. Yes, it was. Then he did OJ, public service announcement, dead presidents, and brought out state property, y'all. He brought out state property. I'm talking about Beans, Freeway. Then he brought out Meek Mill. He brought out Jasmine. He brought Philly out, and I love that. I love that because it only makes sense. It's the roots. They are Philly. You feel me? So you coming to do a Philly show, you should bring out Philly artists, and I love that. It was a good look. It felt like 1999 all over again in its best way possible. Jay-Z proved exactly why he sits at the very top of the food chain. We are giving him his flowers today. It was a 10 out of 10 performance. It was a 10 out of 10 performance. I loved every bit about it. Now I can go in. Hold on, hold on, let me see what else. Yeah, he said I love how everybody's seen this. It's kind of hard. It was kind of hard to not see. If you just focus on the afro alone, you can see everything. Doc said ambulance chaser caught a shot. Yeah, he did. And I knew you would understand that above all people because we talked about that. Yeah, he went after Tony Busby neck. He was trying to give him the business. He said that was a good performance. I love how he took aim at everybody that was taking aim at him here lately. Oh my gosh, it was crazy work. Crazy work. Oh my goodness. And yes, Dr. Nikki Barz was crazy. I kind of liked how he put that together. Cause what we've been saying for a while now. Nikki snorting and sniffing while Jigga still big pimping. Like that. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. That was hard. Yeah. Yeah. That's basically what he said. Basically. So while Hove is handling business on stage, we've got to talk about the rest of the industry landscape. Speaking of legendary eras, J. Cole's final chapter, The Fall Off, has officially landed and it is completely taken over the conversation. The 24 song double disc, like we thought it was going to be, project is giving fans everything they wanted. And Cole seemingly confirmed that all the Drake and Kendrick drama from the last couple of years actually inspired him to expand the scope of the final album. Now, meanwhile, Megan Thee Stallion is keeping her momentum all the way up, bringing serious heat to Miami Swim Week and dropping a brand new Motion Party remix with Boss Man D-Law. The girls are outside and the summer anthems are locking in. and the industry is moving fast, baby. It is, it is, it is. Oh my gosh, so much was going on this weekend. But I'm not even there yet because it's more. It's more to talk about. Oh, Doc, I wish we still did the role play thing. This would be amazing right now. This would be amazing. But anyway, but look, whether you're an artist dropping a platinum tracks. I'm sorry, I said tracks, or an entrepreneur building your brand, we can't achieve massive sustainable growth without back end structure. This is very important. I gotta save the other part for last. So let me get into these bookkeeping and pro tax advice. You feel me? Because I'm saving the best for last. I promise you I am. Which that brings us to today's ambitious business and tax key. A lot of creatives and small business owners ask me how to avoid getting overwhelmed while their brand starts blowing up. The secret isn't just working harder. Trust me, I know. I've been working hard for many years now on all of the things. It's clean bookkeeping and proactive tax advice. If you are waiting until April to look at your numbers, you are crazy. You are playing defense. You always should be playing offense. Jay-Z said that too. He said it's offense in 2026, not defense. You need a regular bookkeeping cadence, tracking every dollar of revenue, every subscription, every business expense in real time. Like you really got to pay attention to these things. This gives you the data to make power moves because numbers don't lie. They don't. And when it comes to the taxes, don't just settle for standard tax preparation. Seek out proactive tax strategy. You want to align your business entity structure and write-offs throughout the year so that you maximize your deductions before the clock runs out on December the 31st. Treat your business finances like Jay-Z treats his lyrics, sharp, structured, and completely handled so that you can focus on realigning and being at the top of your game. That's all I'm just saying. I was, I know, I know. I did throw Jay-Z in there, but I throw people in there all the time, and you just got to get over it. You just got to get over it. He deserves to be in that conversation right there. We talking about money. He told that man he looking at the wrong charts. You looking at the wrong charts. Doc said, drop the bookkeeping gems, Cat Lee Woo, aka knowledge. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I gotta give it to you. I gotta give it to you. Listen, I didn't go get this education for nothing. All right. So there is something that I want to talk to y'all about. Hold on, let me get rid of this real quick because this is not agreeing with me. There is something else I want to talk to y'all about. I kind of left this for last because it's a lot to take in. Well, let me see how I can explain it the way I want to explain it. Okay, so here's the deal, right? Let me move this around a little bit. Here's the deal. I didn't know how I wanted to go about having this conversation because this gentleman has been on in so many episodes of my the wiretap is crazy, and I just said to Doc just now, I wish we still did the role playing thing because it's a lot of well, I don't know if I still wish that, being as though what I'm about to talk about um is crazy. So now, from the ultimate highs of hip hop royalty, we have to pivot to the ongoing dark cloud that refuses to leave the industry timeline. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. Y'all, the internet absolutely exploded over the weekend, not only because of Jay-Z and what he did, but because a freak off tape dropped. One of Diddy's freak off tapes officially dropped online. I saw with thine own eyes. Let me just say that. The internet has been digging into this, and it reportedly features allegedly and reportedly, even though you could see, features Diddy alongside an adult film star named Sly Diggler. And here is where the mess gets unhinged. Daphne Joy, you know, the little worker, who happens to be the baby mother of 50 Cent's son, the mother of 50 Cent's son, Sire, also was in this film as well. Yeah. So now, look, the origins of the leak are still muddy, but hip hop journalists like DJ Vlad are out here claiming the footage is 100% authentic and was originally recorded on Diggler's phone. And you already know 50 Cent did not stay silent. Of course he didn't. That wouldn't be true 50 Fat. That wouldn't be so unlike my favorite anti-villain. Um, Fifth said, "This is what we got." So of course, he didn't stay silent. Fifth hopped right on X and Instagram, completely blasting Daphne, saying that she's not a victim. Sire is. He's going off about the LA court system, and of course, taking brutal, classic 50 Cent comedy jabs at Diddy, who is currently sitting in a federal prison in New Jersey, waiting for trial. It is chaotic. It is messy. It is a heavy reminder that the fallout from the bad boy era is now nowhere near over. We're watching history dismantle itself in real life. That is what I wanted to talk about. Now I can get into my insights of what I saw, because I did see it. And I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it. And wait. I saw it. And first, let me say that him being a cockhole explained, like just watching that video and alone, that explains everything. The little worker had a cameo. Yes, the little worker. She was in it. That was her in there. Um, and apparently, um, Diddy's member is a little worker. Well, not apparently. From what I saw, it's a little worker. I don't even know. I can't even give a true synopsis of what size that thing is, but he ain't working with too much of nothing. So that explains why he probably be sending his young ladies to the workers, so that I got two different situations. One is he feel like he not pleasing them, so if they go to them, then he feel like they'd be pleased. And then two, then he got all the control, because as long as they doing whatever he wants them to do, he can control them, because it ain't the wood. It ain't the sausage, baby. It ain't the sausage. I'm not pausing. I'm a woman. I can say this. Pause you. Don't pause me. I'm not pausing. I could say that he ain't got shit, because he ain't got shit. So oh yeah, I could cuss now. He ain't got shit. He don't got. He ain't working with shit. And like in the let's just say this. In the footage, the adult film star was knocking Daphne Joy down. He was giving her that schlong. Um, Diddy wasn't all the way like permanently in the camera, but a couple of times he walked past, and that's how you got to see his member and his booty that they be playing with. Uh, but nobody had on clothes. Not Daphne, not Diddy, not the worker. So that brings other questions. Why are you in there naked with another grown ass man? Why is this happening? Why? And then I don't like the idea of men running a train on. I don't like the idea of threesomes. Period. And I'm not saying that because I've experienced some things in life, but trains is something about a train that is just like, it's not. I always say one in the room, two in the room is too many. You feel me? You only need one in the room at a time. But now it's just even weirder because you got this porn star in the room, you got Daphne in the room, Daphne and the footage, Daphne and the porn star doing their thing. But then you in the room and you naked, but you really not doing nothing, and you trying to direct it and how you want it to look and all that shit. That's some weird shit, y'all. I'm sorry. It was some weird shit. I was like, what the flying fuck? Yes, I'm cussing right now. Because that's how I really was. It was just some weird shit to see. But the true journalist in me and the true nosy in me was like, I gotta see what they talking about. And I saw what they was talking about. Do I feel some kind of way about watching? I watched porn many a times in my life. I have. So no, I don't feel no kind of way about it. Oh wait, Doc, I was trying to get to that. I don't feel no kind of way about, but I wanted to see what the word was, and I saw he don't got no penis. It was in the camera like he be in his video. He was in the camera like he be in his artist video. He wasn't really. No, I say he was a lot more chill because he was just trying to get past the camera real quick. It wasn't like he was in the camera or like he was, you know what I mean? Like he was just walking past trying to set the scene. You feel me? Um, was this a nipple gate? I don't know, but he wasn't doing nothing. It really in the video is just Daphne and the porn star doing what they do. It ain't he not actually doing anything. He just naked in the room for some strange reason. But yeah, so that's what we saw. I feel like he do the sex worker thing to compensate for what he don't got. Shout out to Suge Laugh My ass. Doc, you crazy? Listen, I think two things could be true. You feel me? Three things could be true. I feel like he's compensating with the workers because he know he ain't handling his business. One, two. Maybe he do got some kind of. I keep hearing these rumors about he like boys. Maybe he do, cause why you in the room naked with another man? He is definitely a cockhold. That was four things. That's true. And I also think because he is who he is, he enjoys the power of making these women do whatever it is that he wants them to do, and they do it, and they do. So now my next thing I gather from this, all of this, is that Daphne, we know Daphne Joy not the only one because we heard Cassie's testimony. We read a lot of Cassie's testimony during the trial. So we know that Daphne Joy is not the only one. The other little chick that he had that was on Tasha K, we know he did that to her too. And one would conclude he did that to Young Miami too. I'm not saying I know. This is all alleged. I don't know, but one would conclude that he did that to Young Miami too. You feel me? One would conclude that. Dilla directing saying, "Take that, take that, take that." Yeah, take that, take that. He was on. That's what he was in there doing too. He was directing. He wasn't actually participating because, like I said, Daphne and the porn star was doing the daggone thing. He was just basically directing it. And if you base it upon all the things we read in these court cases, it looks like there's a lot of truth in a lot of the things based off these clips. Now, here's the thing that they talking about based because of these clips, and I'm not going to keep. This is probably going to be the last portion of what I'm going to say. So those videos were recorded in California. I start there. Daphne Joy is saying that she did not give consent to being recorded. She also said that she said the gentleman or the individual in the video was trying to blackmail her. She didn't say which individual in the video was trying to blackmail her, but there were only two other individuals besides herself, which was the porn star and Diddy. So she said that somebody tried to blackmail her, and She wouldn't budge. They asked for an insane amount of money. She wouldn't budge. And then they took it to a major news outlet. One would assume that would be TMZ because they reported it, but they never showed it. They never disseminated it. Um, but they did report that the tape did exist. So she thanked them for not showing the tape. But then Vlad got a hold of it. Vlad interviewed the porn star about the situation. So it's so much going on in that scenario. And if they did disseminate that video without her permission in California, that is a criminal offense and a civil offense, and she could get paid major, major money. So that's the other part of that situation. She's saying she did not give permission for that to be recorded. Be knowing 50. 50 be knowing. Yeah, 50 do be knowing. I don't know why I have to look backward on there, but 50 do be knowing. He be knowing some stuff. He do. I ain't gonna lie. 50, he said she a little worker. And I heard she got her OnlyFans too. But yeah, so that was the thing. And because I seen it with thine own eyes, I can say that like yeah, it was wild. It was wild. It was real wild. And I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee that man got a little Tootsie Roll. Not even the big logs. I'm talking about the little one. Not even the skinny logs. I'm talking about the little ones. You know they give out on Halloween. I'm talking about them. So, oh, child, oh, that explains a lot about him and why he is the way he is. Trying to overcompensate in other ways, child. But anyway, so that's that. that that is that. I need y'all to know I was not prepared for what I saw today at all. At all. But anyway, let's get away from shrimp wood, and let's move on to the thing that I need to do that I do every night, y'all. I promise you. I was not prepared. I wasn't prepared. I was like, what the hell? I saw it yesterday. I saw it yesterday. And I was just no more good. No more good. It's not hard to find if you want to see it. I'm not gonna recommend that you go watch it. I'm just gonna say it's not hard to find if you want to go see it. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel kind of sorry for her a little bit because now everybody done seen her getting down with a porn star and Diddy all in the background and all that good stuff. She did say, I will say she did say that she did say she was in love with him. She thought she was in love with him or she was in love with him. Then she realized later on that he was playing her just like he was playing everybody else. It was a lot. It was a lot. Wash your eyes, clean your mind. I don't know if I can clean my mind, Doc. We talking about me, but and I ain't washing my eyes, but I'm just gonna. I'm only talking about it right now because we doing the show and it is news. I'm just gonna get out of there. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not. It's not something that I'm gonna go back and watch again. But I had to, cause I was like, "Is this real? Are they serious? Did this really?" And it really did leak, and I could not believe that it really did leak. So I'm trying to figure out who leaked it. Where did it get leaked from? I mean, I guess we were asked the same question about that video where he was doing Cassie dirty in the hallway. We wanted to know, but we found out who leaked that when they went to trial. So, or how they got that when they went to trial. I ain't gonna say who leaked it, but how they got it when they went to trial. Because really, to be honest, I think the feds made sure that CNN got that. But who leaked this tape? The Schmex tape with the little worker. Who leaked that? That's what we want to know. Did the porn star leak it? Or did Like, who did it? I want to know. I got questions. Cat is on the case though, because I need to know who did this, and that might even turn into a court case. So I might be returning with information about that later. But if it do turn into a court case, at least a civil one, Daphne Joy about to get paid. Um, if they do the criminal side of that, let me break that down real quick. The criminal side, like I said, whoever disseminated the tape can be charged with revenge porn. Whoever recorded it without her consent can be charged for recording a video without her consent. So they two separate charges. They two separate charges. So let's say Diddy recorded it, but he recorded it without her consent. That's a charge in itself, and that's not in New York, not where he at now. He won't be in Jersey. They'll take him to Cali. And then if the corn star tried to, give him some money, and he disseminated the footage, then that's again revenge corn. So that's a charge for him. Now, if Diddy sent the tape to himself, then he could get dissemination, and he could get the charge for recording it. So it would be revenge corn and him recording her without her consent. That's two different charges. The corn star said that Diddy snatched his phone out of his hand and made him record that footage on his phone. I heard a lot of that. I've been hearing a lot of Diddy making people record and give me your phone. And then he make them record on their own devices. So that's the thing. And then they like trying to debate whether or not, even if Diddy did snatch his phone, did Diddy send a video to himself? So there are a lot of underlying situations in this scenario. And I'm here for it. I'm waiting to see what happens from here, because if something's get ready to happen. And the hip hop world get ready to be extra crazy right now. So, I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is I want to tell y'all that I love y'all. Anybody, because it's time for some love. Anybody watching from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Rumble, I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting this channel and paying attention to what we talking about. Yes, I did. I did watch the tape. Um, Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you. But now it's time for another kind of love. This love is different. This love is for my peoples that support this show. I'll talk to you. It's time for the love notes. Hold on. First, we gotta do this.
Every episode we sending out another load. These are love notes from Ambitiously. For my people rocking all across the sea. If you hear this, then you sit right next to me. Every heartbeat on the same frequency. Love notes from the block to the bay, from the village to the freeway. Wherever you at, you belong, you safe. Ambitiously, put that love in the ways for you.
Yes, it's time for the love notes. I'm sorry, that's my jam. I keep trying to tell y'all. Listen, I just found out today, because when I look at okay, good. When I look at the numbers from, in totality, and the countries in totality for the love notes, they don't give me well, they can give me, it's just they don't really give me my rankings in each country. They give me the number of people who downloaded the podcast, but they don't give me the rankings. So I got some rankings today from Apple, and I'm gonna get them out in a minute. I'm number 2 in somebody's country, and I love that for us. Anyway, it's time for the love notes. All right, what are the love notes? The love notes, that is my way to show love from people to the people who support this podcast from across the world. They come from far and wide, over oceans and seas and valleys and rivers and mountains, and no, they don't. They just download. I'm being dramatic, but they do come from far and wide, and I love them so much. So I always try to make sure that I dedicate a portion of this show to showing them some love. And I always will do this because they're our largest audience, and this is our listening audience. And they have been supporting from day one. So I always try to make sure I show them love. And I always will. It is time for the love notes. How do we come up with the name Love Notes? Well, Doc is about to tell you. How do we come up with the name Love Notes? Funny story. Let me tell you about it. I used to call it Love. Doc used to call it Show Notes. And I was never gonna call it that. So we bickered. We went back and forth like the non-Brazilian but Brazilian man he is, and the non-Brazilian but Brazilian lady that I am. And we came to a conclusion that there's no love without compromise. And so we compromise. Now we call it the Love Notes, and I'm never going to change it. I love what it's called. It inspires me every time I do this show. So yeah, that's what we call it now. Doc also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not. It was a lot of papers. But when you hear this list, you're going to understand why it was a lot of papers. Because at the time we were doing cities, states, countries, and territories. We don't do that anymore. Now we just do the countries. And yeah, we don't got those papers no more either, Doc. Here we go. We got this. I did not update this list yet, by the way. I told you I've been busy. Let's get it. Hold on. All right. If it let me put it on screen. All right, it's time for the love notes. Shout out to the United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, and Belgium, specifically Brussels, because I love you guys so much. You guys supported me from day one, and I love you. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you. Thank you for the love and support. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, man. I love y'all. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hey, babies, I love you. Thank you for the love. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm about to start blushing soon, so bear with me. Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, Sweden, Bangladesh, and Latvia. Hi, babies. Thank you for the love. I told you I was about to start blushing. I always do. I always do. I love you guys. Thank you for the love and the support and just holding it down for you, girl. Thanks. Hungary, Greece, Denmark, Jamaica, I got you, baby. Slovakia, Ukraine, and Peru. I love you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing. I'm going to keep going because of y'all. I am. Italy, Egypt, Malta, Tanzania, Cambodia, Colombia, Trinidad, and Tobago. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing. And you rock. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. Um, Bulgaria, Cote d'Ivoire, Palestinian territory occupied, Malaysia, Iraq, Ecuador, Islamic Republic of Iran, and Uruguay. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, Georgia, the country, not the state. New Guinea, Madagascar, Vietnam, Estonia, Panama, New Caledonia, and the UAE. Thank you for the love and the support. You guys are amazing as well. Senegal, this list is not finished. I just have not updated it completely, but I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. And no, Chile. Thank you for the love and support. Fiji, thank you for the love and support. Republic of Moldova, thank you for the love and support. You guys are amazing. Um, Qatar, thank you for the love. I hope I said it right. Thank you for the love and support. I just want to make sure I got everybody on this list. Listen, this list grows. Sometimes I don't even look at it anymore. I look at it when it's time to do the show because I always want to make sure I get everybody on the list. But I try not to look at it too often because it gets overwhelming. And like I said, I'm just reading the countries and I'm blushing, which is crazy because why am I blushing? I don't know. But I was blush. I blush every time I get to a certain point in this list, and I'm probably not going to stop blushing. So y'all gotta get over it. I'm trying to get to the thing that I want to say to y'all real quick. Hold on. Also, listen, I just told y'all that I just found out that which is cool. I take any being number two in anybody's country. I'm cool with that. Hold on. Here we go. So I got an email today, and basically it said, "Hope all is well. I have some cool information that you might be interested in. Your podcast, Ambitiously the Podcast, The Black Experience, has good performance in Apple Podcast rankings in the last 30 days. Uh, I'm positioned in number two in entertainment news in Gambia. So I love that for me. I love that. We positioned number 16 in New Guinea. So big shout out to you, New Guinea. As far as just news, I'm 21 in Gambia. Uh, 38 in Myanmar. 67 in Cameroon. 121 in New Guinea. Well, that's two different, but that's just for news. Just for news, I am 139th for news, entertainment news in Germany, and 100 and standing in the 184th slot in Australia. So we doing some, we making a little bit of noise, and I love that. I love that. So thank you all for your love and your support. And I just thank you. Oh my gosh, these things mean a lot. Oh, let me address my boo right here. Hi, Rock baby, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Who else brings you the tiny details of the diddler? Well, I gotta be vivid. I gotta. Cat. No, cat. That's who. That's right. It's me. I tell you. I tell you. Doc said follow on all platforms. I'm just trying to spell. You don't gotta watch it. But listen, my name is Cat Lee Wu, and I approve this message. Listen, I'm sparing you the bullshit. You don't gotta go. I did the dirty work for you. I went and saw what they was talking about. You feel me? I needed to know what was going on, so I did it. Y'all don't gotta watch it. You didn't really miss nothing. You really just all you gotta do is go watch a regular corn. You gonna get the same experience. Only you gonna have the diddler walking past with his little tootsie roll. And that's that. And Doc also gave me my blank. Thank you, baby. Um, yeah, you just gonna see him walk past a couple of times with his tootsie roll. You better off just going and watching a regular one. You ain't miss nothing. Uh, I just had to make sure that they wasn't lying, and they wasn't lying. It's real. It exists. Um, and that's that. But yeah, I thank you all for your love and your support. You guys are amazing, and I just thank you so much. To find out that I'm ranking number two in Gambia is kind of cute. That's kind of sweet. Hi, Gambia. Thank you. Um, I'm glad that I'm entertaining you and you getting some tea about what's going on over here. Sometimes I talk about other things going on in the world, but for the most part, I'm telling y'all about the shenanigans happening over here on my side, and I'm glad that I entertain y'all by telling these things. But anyway, yes, he has a tootsie roll, ladies. That explains everything. It explains everything. Everything. All right, my bad. I'm sorry, but it explains everything. It does. It explains so much. I've been getting a lot of clarity lately, and this is one of them things I finally got some major clarity on, because I'm like, why is this man being a cockhold all the time? Why do he want to watch his ladies get smashed by somebody else? That's why, because he don't have nothing. All right, anyway, let me keep you moving. Yo, yo, he don't got nothing. Join the conversation. You can do that right now by dropping a comment. When this graduation week is over, I am going back in the studio. It might be Friday actually, because I'm gonna see how I can work that out, because graduation is a lure. So we gonna see how we bring that out. Um if I don't do a show Friday, Joe, just in case, I'm gonna try to make it happen though. just in case, we will be doing that show on Saturday because we getting this fire. We getting this heat. But I'm trying to make sure that everything goes the way it's supposed to go because the graduation is Friday evening. So we'll see. Again, if you don't see me, if you don't get a notification or you don't see me posting about the show, it'll be that Saturday instead because I'm going to be there for my baby girl. I love y'all, but I love her more. Anyway, so that's that. But we will have the number available then because I'm going back in the studio. But for right now, just drop a comment. Hit us up, contact at ambitiouslyent.com, contact at ambitiouslyent.com, or you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Again, that email address is ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. You can hit us up on either one. It doesn't matter. We'll hit you back. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. And while you're over there, join our coffee community so we can have salacious, titillating, and taboo conversation. And I can cuss whenever the fuck I feel like it, because I swear to fucking goodness, tonight was one of them nights where I needed to let all the words out. Because shit, the tapes are real. They real. I seen it with my own eyes. They real. Anyway, and Jay-Z shit. You shitting on everybody in a row. And you just went down the line. Bang, bang, bang. Like he was just shooting everybody. Like they was in a firing pit and shit. And then he said, Nicki, you on that stuff again. He said, she she love him. But I think she love him. And her kin can't even take their kid to enough of them. That's what he said. That's what he said. Listen, Jay-Z, you rapping pretty good for somebody in your age ranking, brother. I mean, that's a lot of, I ain't gonna lie. Our generation will out rap any of these ninjas. Gen X, that is. Any of these ninjas. But I'm glad to see you out here with the bars still, sir. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that a lot. I can. And you was giving them up. So I'm gonna give you your props. You was giving them up. You was giving them up so much that I just saw that show and I still can remember like certain lines from it. So you know what I mean? Like that's crazy. He's still right. He still got it. He's showing us he still got it. Anyway, let me get back to what I was supposed to be saying. I'm sorry. That was crazy work. Crazy work shit. Listen. I wasn't ready. Both Jay-Z and Diddler news all in one weekend is crazy. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription that we can get. We appreciate them in advance so much. We love you. And just thank you in advance. Oh my God. The Diddy and the Diddler, Diddy and Jay-Z in one weekend, but on opposite sides of it's crazy work. That's crazy. Anyway, big shout out to our residential DJ Bruchese. Holds it down like he holds it down every week. He gives us some heat and we appreciate him. We love him. So we always make sure we give him his flowers for sure. Cause he holds it down like none other. And that's that. Yo, let me tell you something. Jay-Z out here rapping like he in his 20s again. I like it. I like it. All right. Listen, yo. I'm sorry. I'm tripping, I know, but that was a lot to take in this weekend. And not only was he rapping like, hold on, not only was he rapping like he was in his 20s again, right? But that nigga got an afro. That's crazy. Crazy work. I'm here for all of this. I'm here for all of this. So yo, I'm here for all of it anyway. So let me get to the things I really need to say now. Like, mind your business and stuff on the Media Monday where I'm going to mind everybody's business, including Jay-Z's afro. I'm minding that business. I mind everybody's business. And I want you to be nosy with me, so come on the business with me. Otherwise, mind your business. To tap in, I try to mind my business. but it's very hard. And just know, if I tell anybody's business from the tap in, is it is never intentional, but is always warranted. The wiretap, for sure, I'm telling your business, you should not be a depraved, sinister, heinous, diabolical, disgusting, freak off, having, little worker. You shouldn't be any of those things. Because if you are, and I could pull it, I could pull the court case, or I could put a piece together to read about it. I'm going to, because I'm just that nosy, and you shouldn't be any of those things anyway. Wet and wired. That's sometimes my business, sometimes other people's business. Good business though, because I'm promoting businesses over here. And then cattails, that's my business. It's also other people's business, but I changed all the names so you won't know whose business it is exactly. Now you will if they decide to hop in the comments, or if they decide to contact me, because if I'm telling the story, I don't speak to these motherfuckers. We not cool. I don't ever want to be cool with them again. So there we go. There you have it. And so if you decide to do either of those two things, then that's on you, boo, because it's gonna be exposed. You're bad. Anyway, yeah, that's that. That's that. Listen, listen. Mind your business. Safe way to live your life. Listen, love your babies, hug your babies, tell your babies that they are amazing and that they are my babies, the goats, the greatest of all times. Yes. Congrats on the graduation. Thank you, Doc. Yes. We are reaching another milestone, and I'm just so proud of her. But listen, that'll let y'all know that what I'm saying to you is real, because I really believe this. Love your babies, hug your babies, tell your babies they are amazing. Let them know that they are the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. My baby, an honor roll student. Like, I'm proud. I'm a proud mama. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm a proud mama. Anyway, if them babies want to work for NASA, telling me about astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there, I don't know. I ain't never worked for NASA. Get yourself a telescope, a good one, not the kind that you look through your neighbor's windows with. Requires a little assembly, comes with extra lenses, scopes, beams, and if you got one like mine, it comes with an app. Put it together, take that shit outside and discover some shit with your kid. You might discover something. A comet, a meteor, an asteroid. I hope they are not coming straight towards you. Lord have mercy, that's scary. A planet that they say is not a planet anymore, but I don't care what you say. It's a planet. In my existence, it's a planet. You made me build a solar system, and that was included as a planet. So it's always going to be a planet, in my opinion. All right, let me calm down. I'm sorry. They just make me so mad. They always changing something. Um. You might, in your discoveries, and encounter a being from above or below. Who knows where it's coming from? And they might probe you. And if they are going to do all of these things, then I need them to have my message in advance. I do not want to go. Leave me where I am. Thank you very much. I'm not even sending my neighbor. Just leave us. Leave us where we are. Just leave us. You ain't take it then. Don't try to come get it now. And we still not cool. I'm being nice these days. I'm blessed, so I should act like I am. Uh, or if they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator. They got engineers too, so whatever the hell else they do with NASCAR, I don't know. What I do know is that they have a need for speed, and one point in time, the muscle car was king, and in my opinion, the muscle car, classic cars will always be king. When they said put the pedal to the metal, they was not talking about this fiberglass bullshit y'all driving right now. No, they weren't. They were talking about that. And they are always rule, in my opinion. But whatever it is they want to do, just encourage them babies to be great. They need your love and your support, and that's your job. So do it. Don't be a jackass. Just do what you're supposed to do. Listen. Let me get some water before I do this, because it's very important. It's a very important part of the show. Had to wet my whistle real quick. Listen, it is now time for your fair warning.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
It says it may. I'm guaranteeing you that it does. It absolutely motherfucking does. Listen, stay the fuck in your lane. My lane, your lane, not the same. Your lane is over there. My lane is over here. Stay over there. Stay the fuck over there. Over there. Okay? You jump in my lane, you're going to get something that you do not want. I can promise you're going to get something that you do not want. I can guarantee you're going to get something that you do not want. Do not break the glass. Do not push the button and leave the room the fuck where it is, because she is not nice. She is not sweet. She is not kind, and she is not cuddly. Leave it where it is. Okay? Leave it there, or you're going to get her. And once she come out, baby, ain't no getting her back in. Leave her where she at. You don't want her. She's not nice. She's not sweet. She's not kind. She's not any of those things. But guess who is? She is. Oh, yeah, she is. Plus, if you get her, you get a 2-for-1 special. And you want the 2-for-1 special. Who doesn't like a good 2-for-1 special? You get an AU big pair of bitches. You get an absolute AU big pair. Yes. You want Cat to purr. Because if Cat is purring, Cat is a happy, happy girl. I keep saying this, and I keep trying to explain this to people. They don't get it. You want Cat to purr. You don't want Cat to roar. Because Cat start roaring. That's ugly. She biting your head off. Plus, what usually happens when you, jump into other people's lanes, you get a collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay the fuck in your lane. Everything will be calm, cool, and copacetic. I promise. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle for you to fight. Some battles you got to be like, you know what? You got that. You got that. You got that. Some people don't get it. Apparently, when you say shit like the jig's up, you didn't get it. He make me have to keep talking about him. I be trying not to shit on him sometimes. Sometimes I be like, all right, maybe he had enough. But then he go and do shit like put Jay-Z in a diss track as if he ain't the reason why you here too, little nigga. I hate when dudes do. Max B did it with Big Daddy Kane, and I'm like, really? If there was no Big Daddy Kane, there would be no you. Drake, if there was no Jay-Z, there would be no you. Because there would... Even your mentor looked up to him. So that sounds crazy in itself, but you learned a valuable lesson today. Congratulations. Congratulations, you learned a lesson. Pick and choose your battles wisely. You lied. You said you studied rap battles for a living. You obviously didn't. That even he was in a few rap battles a time or two in his life before. But these other gentlemen, as a matter of fact, they had some rap shit going on. That's crazy. They had a situation going on. I still in my feelings because he told them, you little fucks, I got money stacks bigger than you. But whatever, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. But these gentlemen told you that there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. They said you can run, but you can't high five in these streets that we done took. They said you walking with your head down, Drizzy, scared to look. You shook. That's what they said. There ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. You scared. All right. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Listen, worry about the war, fuck the battle. That's my advice to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fuck the battle. Be you. Be amazingly you. Be wonderfully you. Be awesomely you. Be authentically you. Be genuinely you. But be you at the end of the day. Even if they say they hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, and the way that you dress, listen to them things. I would not worry about. Your stride is the stride that the Most High gave you. And if you want to dress, you dress how you want to dress, baby. Just be the best at it. So be the best dressed weirdo ever. But the talking shit, you still have not learned your fucking lesson, you fucking idiot. You still got this stupid ass court case going on. You still sending shots at people that you should not be sending shots at. I'm quite sure you still do the fake ass accents. And you just won't shut the fuck up. So obviously you gonna get whatever you got coming to you. Because you don't listen. I told you going to real estate. Listen, remember what they eat don't make you shit. And what you eat don't make them shit either. So just remember neither one of you is shit. You can't make people happy. You will never be able to make anybody happy. You can add to their happiness, but you cannot make them happy at all. That's impossible. So stop trying. Now, if they allow you to sprinkle a little pixie dust on them and tell them to think happy thoughts and they start flying and shit, cool. But you can't make them happy, baby. You can't. It's impossible. Also, you came in this world by yourself. You're going to leave by yourself, even if you are a twin. Except for those special occasions that we don't speak on because we're not medical professionals. But yeah, you came in by yourself. You're going to leave by yourself. And no matter how much you try to fix it, tweak it, make it better, they'll find something else to bitch about. So fuck them. Real talk. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. As I tell y'all all the time, misery, that bitch loves company. You gotta tell her though. You gotta let her know. Like, I don't hang around with your kind. You not my kind of people. Get away from me. In the infamous words of Ludacris, get back, get back. You don't know me like that. We just don't do misery over here. Lastly, dream. Dream big. Dream so big that your dreams exceed the universe. And then they hop into another dimension. And then once you realize and visualize what your dream is, plan and execute, because that's the only way it's going to happen. Nothing happens without hard work. You got to put the work in to get your results. Can't just leave it on fate. All right? I believe in you, and I hope you believe in yourself too, and I hope you believe in me. I just want you to do great things out here. So, yeah, dream, baby, dream. Make it happen. Listen, that is our time for today's Gab Beat. Drop your thoughts in the comments. How did y'all feel about Ho's freestyle? What do you think about 50 Cent's response to the leak in The Little Worker? And are you feeling J. Cole's final album? Let me know. Let me know. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share this episode with a friend or family member. And stay ambitious. I am Kat Lee Wu. And I'll catch y'all on the next turn. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go to work in the morning. But y'all, bye y'all. Love y'all. Peace. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go. I gotta get some rest. I'll see y'all later. Bye.